In April of the year 2000, two brothers were working deep beneath the blistering heat of the Chihuahuan Desert in northern Mexico. They were miners, drilling a new tunnel, nearly 1,000 feet down into the solid bedrock, searching for veins of silver. But when their heavy industrial drill finally broke through a seemingly ordinary wall of limestone, they did not find silver. Instead, their flashlights illuminated a space that completely defied human logic. They had accidentally breached an ancient, silent vault, filled with massive, pale obelisks of glowing crystal. Some of these geometric pillars were thicker than tree trunks and stretched over 39 feet long, weighing upwards of 50 tons. The sheer scale was absolutely impossible. It looked like the architecture of a forgotten alien civilization. But the most terrifying part of this discovery was not what they saw. It was what they immediately felt. The moment the miners stepped through the breach, their bodies began to violently shut down. The air inside this cavern was suffocatingly thick, and the heat was absolutely crushing. Without realizing it, they had stepped into an environment so extreme, so perfectly hostile to human biology, that a person standing inside, without specialized protection, will literally die in less than 10 minutes. Welcome to the Cave of the Crystals, a place of unimaginable beauty that was never meant for human eyes. When scientific teams finally arrived, they quickly realized this was a battle for physical survival. The temperature inside hovers at a constant, blistering 136 degrees Fahrenheit. But the humidity is locked at a staggering 99%. Because the air is entirely saturated with water, human sweat cannot evaporate. The body's natural cooling system completely fails. Even worse, the air is hotter than the inside of your body, meaning every time you take a breath, moisture literally begins to condense into fluid directly inside your lungs. To even step foot inside, researchers had to design custom-built cooling suits, completely packed with solid ice. But how did these impossible structures grow to such a monstrous scale? And what ancient secret was hiding inside them? The story of these colossal structures began roughly 26 million years ago. Deep below the mine, a massive mound of molten magma pushed its way up through the Earth's crust, heating the rock above it. Over time, this intense heat forced mineral-rich groundwater to flood into a series of underground limestone caverns. For the next 500,000 years, something miraculous happened. The magma chamber below kept the water heated to a perfectly stable, unchanging temperature. In this quiet, flooded darkness, the minerals in the water began to crystallize at an agonizingly slow, microscopic pace. Unaffected by the chaotic weather and ice ages raging on the surface, they grew into the 50-ton giants we see today. But while studying chunks of these crystals, scientists from NASA made a discovery that changed everything. When crystals grow, they sometimes trap tiny, microscopic pockets of fluid inside them. When researchers extracted this ancient fluid, they found something impossible. There were dormant ancient microbes, permanently sealed inside the solid rock for up to 50,000 years. Amazingly, when placed in a lab, scientists successfully woke them up, proving that life can survive in the most hostile, extreme environments imaginable. But the most extraordinary fact about this cave is the chilling realization of why humans were able to walk inside it in the first place. For 500,000 years, this cave was completely underwater. The only reason the miners found it filled with air was because the mining corporation had been running massive industrial water pumps, 24 hours a day to keep the shafts dry. By draining the water, humanity had exposed the crystals to the air, which actually causes them to degrade and crack. In 2015, the silver veins became unprofitable. The massive pumps were permanently shut off. Slowly and relentlessly, the ancient groundwater rose back up. Today, the cave is entirely submerged once again, and completely inaccessible to humans. The Earth has reclaimed its masterpiece, quietly outliving human civilization in the dark. If this impossible underground world left you speechless, you absolutely must see the colossal city completely hidden behind a basement wall. Click the video on your screen right now